Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about a high-paying Polygon Matic Faucet that allows you to earn FreeMatic here in 2025. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I do want to make sure to ask you to stick around through the video to watch this entire thing through so you don't miss out on any of the great features and tricks on this site to help you boost your crypto holdings today in 2025. So, as always, I do like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just taking a quick look at what's going on in the crypto markets as a point of reference if you happen to be watching this video in the future. So if you aren't interested in this portion, feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the site then. But overall, as you can see, market cap is up about 1.35% today to a total market cap of $3.3 trillion, which is really cool to see. Now, of course, we're seeing a lot of green in the top 10 here, at least on the day, but on the week it is still a little bit lower than where we were 7 days ago. So a lot of people really do think that Bitcoin, crypto as a whole, the bull run is any day now. So right now could be one of the best times to start stacking your crypto today. So scrolling down here, Polygon Matic, as you can see, it's Polygon, POL now, previously Matic, is number 42 on CoinMarketCap at a price of 21 cents a coin. And unlike the market, it is actually down a little bit today. Clicking in here, you can see that this coin has an all-time high of around $1.29. So that is over $1 profit per Matic coin that you're holding if this coin just gets back to that all-time high. And of course, that's not even considering if it gets to new all-time highs. So with that in mind, let's jump into the site. So this is called FreeMatic. Basically does exactly what the title says. It gives you free Matic coin. Now, I will say the link to this site as well as 16 other sister sites through this program are down in the description below, and I highly recommend that at a minimum you check out this site, and if not, check them all out because they're all free, they're all very similar, and pay out free cryptocurrency with just an email and a password. So once you get signed in here, as you can see, it's a pretty basic faucet up front. You roll 0 to 10,000. As you can see here, I need to enter in my username. So Bitcoin Tips YouTube. And just like that, the robot thing here pops up. Select all of the ones that are like the sample, so technology. And we should be able to verify and get my roll. Now, as you can see here, we'll talk about the VIP club in just a minute, but this time around, I rolled 2,411, which of course does give me the smallest payout of Matic. Now, you have about 3 hours before the next roll, and then you can come back and start rolling again, and you have a chance to win up to $300 per roll. Of course, that's a 1 in 10,000 chance, so very, very small. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to win $300 on your first roll, because chances are you probably won't. But you might be thinking this little tiny amount of Matic is not really worth your time. Why would you use this site? And that's a great question. Well, there's actually a lot of other ways to earn here on the site. So if we jump to the Earn More section, you can see that there's several different offer wall type features here. If you use crypto sites quite a bit, you'll recognize a lot of these. Now, all of these do have their own pros and cons, but the one that I personally like to use is here in Lootably. So if you click into here, you can see that there's a ton of different options, from downloading apps, signing up for different sites, things like that. While these do pay a lot of good tokens, which we'll talk about in just a second, I do want to make a call out here that tokens, when this says you download TikTok, up to 962 tokens, that's not Matic tokens. Those are tokens here on the site, which we'll talk about in just a second, and how you can use those to boost your earnings. But what I would recommend you do is come over here to the videos section, and under Lootably videos is Cheddar TV. Now, if you're not familiar with Cheddar TV, the reason that I really like this as the option is it is close to passive income as you're gonna find in cryptocurrency. Basically, Cheddar TV is like a YouTube similar site where you go watch videos, they pay you Cheddar TV points, you then convert those points over into the tokens here on FreeMatic, and you get your coins. The reason that it's so passive is you can pretty much just set up Cheddar TV and let it run in the background and just check on it maybe once a month, maybe even less than that, depending on how stable your computer and internet is. So I like to say with this strategy, you can expect to spend about 10 minutes a month maintaining it, and that's everything from making sure it's still running all the way through getting paid out from the faucet. So very, very passive income. Now, let's talk a little bit about these tokens. What are they? How can you use them? So as you can see here, there's a redeem tokens to Matic button up here in the top. Now, I currently don't have any tokens, but what you can do is exchange it right on here from tokens into Matic. Now, each one token is a very small amount of Matic, but one Matic, probably an easier way to look at it here, is about 102 tokens. So real quick, jumping back into Lootably here, at about 102 tokens, you can see some of these are well over that. I mean, you'd be getting several Matic coin for just this one FanDuel ad here, which is really nice to see. So that's one use for the tokens, but there is a second use, and you may have already gotten a hint of it with that ad that popped up about the VIP Club. So the VIP Club is something that you're going to want to look into if you are really committed to using this site. Now, the reason I say that is, as I mentioned, there's a ton of sister sites with this, but the VIP Club is separate per site. So what I would recommend, check out the list in the description. If you are interested in Matic, but come across maybe say the free Dogecoin or the free Bitcoin, and you think, man, I like Matic, but I'd much rather have a lot of Dogecoin, go over to the Dogecoin site and do this same VIP Club, build it up over there, and then once you've got that, come back over to Matic and do it, because while the token and the offer walls are all the same, these VIP Clubs are per coin per site. And essentially what it does is you can pay tokens to level up. As you can see, unranked gets you 1 free roll per day, a 1x multiplier, and a 5% exchange commission for going between tokens and Matic. As you level up, you can see that exchange commission drops with Copper 1. It drops again with Copper 2, but you also get 2 free rolls. Copper 3, it drops again. Your multiplier goes up a little bit, and you're up to 3 rolls. And there's a secret level up bonus, which is paid out in tokens as you level up. So we don't see what that is now, but it's very cool to see. Now, again, there are several levels going all the way from Copper all the way through Legend here. When you get to Legend 3, it's going to require 1 million tokens just to level up from here. Now, that's not 1 million total, but 1 million just to go from this level to this level. So you got 950 to get here, then 1 million, so that's 1.95 million just for the last 2 levels. So keep that in mind. But if you do make it all the way up to the top, you're getting 30 free rolls per day, a 2.5x multiplier on those rolls, meaning you could win over $600 per roll there, and you don't have any exchange commission, which the exchange commission goes away pretty soon in the silver levels down here. So as you can see, once you make it to Silver 2, you no longer have an exchange commission, and you're up to 5 rolls per day at a 1.1x multiplier. So there's a ton of different ways to take on this site, level up, earn more tokens, make it passive, and just build your Matic holdings here in 2025. So again, the link's down below. The final thing that I do want to mention is they do have contests here. As you can see, the contests, unlike the VIP Club, actually go across all of the different sites. So as you can see, there's a free litecoin. This person is #1 for the amount of tokens they have earned in their monthly time frame here. So keep that in mind as you level up. You can do this on any of these sites, and the monthly and weekly contests take place across all the sites. So With that being said, again, the link's in the description below. I do highly recommend that you at least check it out because it is completely free to sign up and get started here on FreeMatic. And if you run into any questions or issues with the site, or you want a little bit more detailed breakdown of that VIP club feature, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. It really does help out our channel and allow us to provide these videos for free here on YouTube for you. And if you're looking to support the channel a little further, we do also have the channel membership and super thanks options down below, which of course any support in that area is greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.